Okay, do you mind sharing your number?
Yeah?
Do you mind sharing your number with Kelvin again?
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. So nimeshukuru hata mimi. Tutaongea then we chat then you tell me how you should.
Mi nilikuwa naomba unisomee namba tena, namba yako ya simu. I'm sorry.
Nimempea Calvin's but anyway, nimesema ndio hiyo nimeweka hapo but
Sawa.
yeah.
Iko sawa, watapata hapo.
Yeah, so nimeshukuru sana.
Thank you.
So let's chat then we see how
Thank you
we'll
so much.
get to the other stuff I was talking about. So we'll chat anyway.
We'll pick it up from here. Please kuja niambie vile wamekuja kwako. Nataka kusikia wameingiaje DM.
Sasa
Nangoja.
eti
Nataka kuapproach vizuri DM. I want them to come in. They want them to come to your DM for a purpose with a reason. Ndio uweze kuwasaidia. Nikuja kunipatia feedback.
sure. Yeah, nitakupata feedback.
God bless you sana Ellie. Stick around,
Okay, thank you so much for hosting us. Yeah.
Asante. Come in. Asante. Anytime.
Salsa is on or off?
Yes, he's on. I'm about to bring him on now. Come in.
Okay. So thank you so much.
Thank you too. Bye-bye. Nimewapatia connection. Hiyo ni connection. Amwezi achilie hivyo. Take advantage of that opportunity. Find Charlene. She's somewhere around there. I'm searching for a forklift job, the earth movers machine. Okay. Tutapitia kazi baadaye. Saa hii si time yangu. Hii ni chance ya naitwa nani? Salsa. The reason. Salsa ni aje? Ntonyinyo. How are you?
Yeah, vipi?
Poa sana.
Superstar.
Hype man.
Hype man.
Yeah. Hype man.
Ayo, umefanya
I know.
research? Umefanya
Sana.
research, ha?
How are you?
Good. Niko poa?
Yeah.
I hope everyone is doing well.
We are doing okay. Thank you.
Yeah, good. At least now we can see you.
Haina shida.
No, it is well. So, Aki, what do I? Actually, I'm seeing people have been here since 5. Huh? It has been how many hours? 3 hours.
Yeah, we've been. No, I took a break.
Yeah.
Oh, I was with you earlier on when I took a break, but I took longer. I took about 10-15 minutes. Nilipata auntie anapika chapati. Nikadive in kwenye kidogo. Then I came back.
It is well.
I think it's about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I'm thinking.
Yes.
I'm thinking because of time.
Yeah.
We can do about 20, 25 minutes.
I'll be as swift as possible. Yes. Sitaki kukaisha watu. Watu wamekaa sana. It's heading to 9. It's weekend. People need to relax or meet and greet with friends. So, Akiwa, what do I start? Okay, where do I start? Okay, let me start by the first time when I met this live. That was 3. Is it 3 or no? Yeah, it was 3 or a month ago on a Thursday. I was actually sent in Nairobi, so I was like, okay, this is interesting. Okay, let me see what happens here. Actually, that was my first time to check on lives, like different lives. I am a specific guy. So yeah, I bumped into some people who are that time. I don't know. People were looking for jobs. They were, like we want these. I remember that time when I was looking at the live was around 200 to close to 300 people down live for like 30 minutes. I was like, wow, there's really a lot of this, and I was moved. And that That's the first time I asked like if people have ever heard about IPO, intellectual property, and I wrote intellectual property works, and you went like, hebu tuambie hii story. No, the first time that Thursday ilipita tu, ilipita ile. Then Friday I came back and went like, okay guys, let's listen to what this guy has to say, and that began this journey.
Yeah.
So probably people are wondering where we are coming from, and it has taken us a little time to actually know each other. And actually, let me tell you guys, what Nyawera is doing, I don't think there are Kenyans who can do that. Few people, na sioni kama inaweza pita watu 10. Few people who can actually tell you this job, people who can actually do your CV revamp, do a LinkedIn for you, do interview prep. They are very few, I'm telling you guys. So what Nyawera is offering here is something we need to actually, siku moja tu mseme haki, si wacha tumbaie gift.
My birthday is coming in June.
Tumwambie tu Nyawe, let's meet in town. So in Nairobi, let's meet in town, lunch on me or breakfast on me. You are doing a great job. And
Thank you.
a great job. And guys, let's support. Let me tell you guys, finding something that is worth, something is noble on TikTok live for like from sometimes I watch you from 10 until around 2, those are 4 hours just telling people opportunities. And I wish we could take this thing serious. And guys, tusikufe moyo, let's not give up, because for me, I'm the job. I always tell people I am the job. I don't remember the last time I was employed was 7 years ago, if I'm not wrong. At the moment I discovered myself, and everyone here, you have value, everybody here. And for those of us who want to know more of what we talk about on intellectual property and how we can actually use our intellectual property to add value to, and also make money or big money on utilize opportunities, please don't hesitate. Consider following also Franchise and Licensing Institute by one amazing man, Mr. Omoga Ogwang. That is one man that has really transformed my life for some years now. People do not know. This guy is one amazing. Facebook can also subscribe and follow. It's Franchise and Licensing Institute. There we learn a lot of things from this guy. We learn a lot of things. And he never tells you, you need to think, you have to just think, We when we come to class, even our discussion, is not pedestrian. And Nyawira, you can bear witness. And those of us who have also joined us at Franchise and Licensing Institute, they can bear witness. Huko ni ma PhD holders, not as in PhD. Okay, Agi, Franchise and Licensing Institute. Let me type it. Franchise and Licensing Institute. Licensing Institute. Nimepost. So consider following us there. Nyawera is a student. I'm also a student there. So we have a great man. Hey, Maze, Blacks is something else. Mimi namjua kama Blacks. We have a long history. Kwa nini anaitwa Black?
New name for him.
Yeah?
Atakasirika nikimwita Blacks.
No, haina shida. Blacks. Kwanza ukimwambia Blacks, that means that you know him.
Sawa.
Ukisema mwalimu anajua this is my student.
Nikisema Ongwang anajua Nyawera.
Hapo ukisema Ongwang amekuzushia from, tunakumbuka alikuzushia?
I remember. Yeah. Ongwang. Mute Salsa. You're on mute. But the guys, this class is something. Is there anyone here other than me
Am
and
I on now?
Salsa
Am I on?
Yes, you are on. Kidogo to Salsa. Is there anyone on this show that has been to the class of Mr. Ongwang? Sorry, his name is Ogwang. I call him Ongwang. He keeps on correcting me. Class ya Ogwang. Ngumu. Ya Blacks. Franchise and Licensing Institute. Kuna mtu ameingia hiyo class hapa. Hebu niambie kwa comment. If you've been to his class, just say I have. Because I know he has a class every single weekday between 4 and 6 p.m. And sometimes he extends all the way to 7 p.m. Is good. He is good. He's good. Sasa we talk about what he does, atawaambia. Salsa, over to you. Nikingoja kuona nani ya 6 of us atujenge class ya Mr. Ongwang.
Ogwang.
Ongwang.
Oh, go, not Ong. Ogwang. Anyway.
Kikuyu.
Shida yako. Siku moja mwite hivyo kwa live ndio utaona. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, before I continue, we have an amazing event that Nyawira will be introducing to us before the live ends. Guys, we are going to show you where the money is. We're going to show you how to be the job. You know, most of us, everybody here was created. And the last time I had the class here, I told you guys, one of the things that God expects from us is being fruitful and multiplication. You cannot multiply. Everybody has a seed in their life. You are a tree with seeds that bear fruits. So God is actually calling us to be seeds. You know, the seed that you have is an idea. So everybody here, their intellectual property, you don't need to be told that you need this is your intellectual property. Everybody owns, whether they are aware or not. So now those are the things that we learn at Franchise and Licensing Institute, you know. And some of us here, I'll not talk a lot about intellectual property because I'm still a student. I'm to graduate on 3rd of December. So guys, what we are asking you is this. There are many opportunities that are there unexplored. Actually, the last time I talked about the kingdom mentality and loans, we said this is just so that now people can understand what we're talking about. When God gives you an idea, He expects you to create a business. And I always tell people, when you look around you, any challenge or any problem you see, it's a business. Any gap you see, it's a business. Right now, we kindly ask Kelly to resend his okay, sawa. So now, everybody that is here on this call, some of us or most of us, we've been wondering, tunatafuta job, tutapata wapi job? Some of us, we are the jobs. And I always say, let me repeat, every class that I'll be here, I'll always tell, could you be not that kind of a person who wants to be employed, rather to be the employer, to be a problem solver. Now, let me say something. Juicy, I was fortunate enough to talk and meet with the director here of the director of communication here. So I asked him, I've seen a gap, and could you consider someone who can doing speeches? You know, speech for you guys. Someone like an orator, someone who can be doing speeches. You give him the whatever, and then he does a very nice speech for probably the governor or deputy governor, and also think of, because again, having a spokesperson, at least you'll be able to save and rebrand our governor or rebrand any person. That's why you see State House, unless it's a very serious thing, ndio utaona president may come through. Most of the things, utaona Kanzedena used to do that. So I'm still looking forward to see Mohammed starting, you know. And you see, having a spokesperson, it brings out a nice face out there, and says, like, the president has still lazima answer everything. He can send the State House spokesperson, and he will speak on his behalf, you know. So at the end of the day, those are the people that we don't have. So when I shared with him, he was like, what are those? You know, He has no idea. What are those? You know, I can tell you nilimteremkia ile mbaya. He has never imagined. So I'm telling guys, those people who have done communication, those are the opportunities that you have in your whatever. And you don't need to meet with the governor. You are director of communication. There's a lot of things there's a lot of gaps that are there in the county government. And let me tell you, there's no government that produces. I'll say again, those are opportunities that are there. Wachana, most of us tunaangaliaga zile itakuwa zile tenders. Hizi tenders kunakuwaga na watu washapewa. So ukienda
Yeah.
pale utapata hizi tenders zilishapewa na watu wengi. So now we need to rethink and resolve things that we really need to check around and see all the gaps. I was so much astonished the other day. I learned all movies that you see in Hollywood, most of them, 80%, are franchise, and not just movies that people watch. They are franchise. You know, hizo ni biashara, hizo ni business. You know, my teacher mentioned something that I was like, it opened my mind. James Bond movies are franchise. You know, the way he introduced himself. My name is Bond, James Bond. There's an university in UK that has bought that as one of their greetings, the way the people greet. So you see, with a phrase, you can also earn from it. All this cocks mnaonaga test the feeling. The test the feeling is a phrase. It's a phrase that has value in it. It's around 2.1 billion USD. That is the feeling phrase. And juzi there's another one that came ilikuwa imeandikwaje this the World Cup sijui ilikuwa imesemaje, your house is also a field or something, football, whatever. You know, like that is a phrase that they bought because Coke are the official sponsors of the World Cup. You know, the last time I also shared here and said, I told guys, do you know all the balls in the world they are being done in Pakistan? Pakistan hata home team ya football. They are the suppliers of all the footballs you see even in World Cup. They are contracted to do that. So wakajua our space is kutengeneza football. They make the best soccer balls ever in the world. Na hata wana hata player, hakuna hata soccer player. They don't even play football in their country. So what am I saying? We have opportunities that are out there. I will not share a lot of things, but we'll share them during that class that we are going to share. And ladies and gentlemen, you come up with your idea. We shall let you know how we're going to do it. We shall not what we will not do will not connect you to, because if we connect you to the place, you'll not have done any job. We shall share with you some of the ideas that have worked, and also yours can work, and you can create, because what intellectual property is the creation of mind that can be commercialized. So your idea, you look at it, how can it be commercialized, and what will you bring to the market? You know, so everybody here has ideas, but now watu wanasemaga hizi ideas zitafanya nini? Let me tell you, there's a story that our teacher, Mr. Ogwang, told us about hii road inaitagwaje? This highway inaitwaje? This highway.
Expressway.
No, not the expressway. Wow, Jesus. There is this, is it Ngong Road? Not Ngong Road. Nikikumbuka hiyo, nitawaambia. Some of the things that you see right now, okay, let me tell you now. Do you know who owns IFMIS?
Who owns what?
IFMIS.
IFMIS.
Do you know what IFMIS is?
No. What's
How?
that?
If Miss
We
ndio
don't
gava
know.
inatumia siku hizi gava, that is the process of payment. If Miss is a system, government system, zamani ilikuwa tu mnakuja mnalipo hivyo. But if Miss is a system where it assists government, hapo hakuna pesa unapewa cash, it's bank account to your account. So it's a tedious, but it helps government not to lose money.
It's a software.
It's more of not a software hata. It's
Procurement
it's a
system.
yes, thank you so much, Nish. It's a procurement system.
Yes.
And there's one woman you will never ever see her out of government. If you can tell me who owns IFMI system, I know he's a genius.
Hebu tuambie.
System ya procurement and payment system. Yes. I'll shock you guys. IFMI, there's
Huyu
one
alikuwa kwa
guy.
klasi yenu. Huyu alikuwa kwa klasi yenu, alipata Mwakenya huko. Nish Sam.
Nish ako sawa. Ni system ya procurement. Hii hata okay, hii niliulizaga kwa class na watu wakunijibu.
Okay.
And up to now she earns from it. Someone. Yes, she's one of the women, a very she's very outspoken. Now many of us know her, but you cannot imagine she's the owner of IFMI. She came up with the system.
Who is she?
Madam.
Nani anamjua? Wacha tuone kama utapata shida leo. Usiseme, wacha tuone kama wanajua.
Nish ajui.
Sawa. Nish kama unajua sema basi.
Who knows? Who is the owner? Who is the person behind IFMI? Karibu niseme jina yake. Mrs. Madam. Most of us we know her by the way. Namjaijua. Leo tuweki pesa yote. Asubuhi. Anyway. It's Anne Waiguru.
Wow.
Yes. Mathe hata mruke juu. Huyu anaweza shut the whole country with a click of her finger. Pap. Yendo alikuja na IFMI. Na watu wajaijua hiyo story. This girl alikuwa kwa finance when Uhuru was the finance deputy prime minister. She came up with that system pole akarushia Kibaki huwa. I was about to say that Coco Chanel. Hiyo jina ni tamu. Oh yeah, Coco Chanel. I know this name. Coco Chanel. So Anne Waiguru developed IFMI. IFMI is paying her until government inamlipaga mpaka wa leo hii. Yes. And it's not kidogo money. It's not kidogo money. A lot of money. Yeah?
Wow.
Ati wapi? Ulisema nini? Osolon?
Hakusema kitu.
Pole. So now she came with a system that right now it works in government. You cannot right now procurement to process is 24 steps. And because of that, it has saved government a lot of money.
Yes.
So guys, she never needs any capital. She never needs any capital.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, most of us, we have ideas. The only thing is probably shaping them to make sense to government. Right now, we are talking about issues about GMO, whatever, and GMO things. Who can come and save this country rather than bringing the debate? Come and show us, GMO is not right because we can do this and it can do this and this and this and this. This issue, like right now, I'm still thinking on how we can address this issue at drought, because you see, drought is man-made. There's a difference between drought and famine. Drought is man-made, famine is something else. It's probably God or someone, a powerful bring it. But when you talk about drought, it's us to make us. So if someone can come up with an idea on how to salvage this country, because ever imagine that Equity wamepatia 120 million. That is not sustainable. Because if you remove 120 million, if you go right now and tell James Mwangi, no, listen, sir, nipatie 120 million and you'll never hear any drought in this country. You know, how you're going to
Yes.
mitigate that process if you get it right, uko job. Umejikreatia job, you can enter any office of government, you know.
Yeah.
Because most of us, no matter this is what the other day our teacher told us. This is another thing that people don't know. The other day our teacher told us this. The moment you discover your intellectual property is the moment you stop being poor. And then he shared something. But then nikaona, if you earn 100K in Nairobi and you are driving, you are poor. I was like, if you earn 100 G's and you are driving in Nairobi in a rental house, you are a poor person. And it really opened my mind that all of us here, there is that idea that can start a company, either a business, either a franchise, you know, either a
Yes.
license, you know. So for those of us who want to learn more about intellectual property, kindly go to Franchise and Licensing Institute and check what intellectual property is. He will really explain it better. You'll understand. My teacher will explain that to you. So you can go and subscribe, and every time and press the whatever button, and anytime there's new. So all that he has taught us, everything that you see there, he's taught us. You know. So okay, sijui ni nini?
He was
Sijui
yeah.
imefanya- Okay. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, some of us are looking for a job, and most of us, I know, we are the job, you know, because the other day there's a clip I watched. These two, there's a man and a woman. They say every time this is something that is an invention that they created. So naona wale, ushaijiuliza, where do these broiler or ingine inaitwaje broilers na ingine layers hizi kuku where do they come from?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of it? So now it opened my mind that there are two guys. Unaona when the chick are laid are hatched wakati the chick are hatched inakuga 50 of them, 50 they are male, 50 are hens ama mwera kwa wale wanajua Kiswahili. For those of us who don't, they are cock and hens. So now hiyo ni mimi mwas makofi nini makofi mimi sijui imetoka wapi hiyo the clapping. I didn't know where it came from anyway. I don't know who is doing that. Imetoka hapo umenishtua nimeshindwa hiyo ni gani tena. So this
I saw something new. Something new. Aki endelea pole.
Which is new guy? Okay, sawa. You had also something anyway, sawa.
No. I was checking TikTok, the app, and then I realized they put up some new addition, which could be a cheer, a clap, or a laughter. So I thought because you said something interesting, let me cheer you up.
Okay, sawa. Pole. I was afraid someone has wametuingilia. Anyway, so this is what I was saying. So these two guys, they have come up with a technology where there is no cock, hakuna njogo. All of them, they are hens. And I was like, how in the world? There's a process where they even play music.
Wait. Explain again. What do you mean?
Let me start.
Yes.
Wakati when those
Yeah.
they lay the eggs and then the chick hatch, it's 50% of all those chicks. Let's say there are 100. 50%
Okay.
of them zitakuwa njogoo or cocks. 50%
Okay.
will be hens.
Okay.
So what they have done a reverse engineer to make sure all those chicks, they are hens which lay eggs and not cocks, because they saw a problem that cocks, they are killed, and some of them they are actually huko US zinakuwaga ni kama stray chicken, so watakagi cocks because they don't lay any eggs, you know, it's like a waste. So
Na si
most of them, so
wakule
I
wazikule
mean,
basi.
no, hazina maana for them, they don't. So they sat down and saw a problem. Akasema, how can we re-engineer that all these chicks that are hatched, all of them they become hens and not cocks. Unashika?
Yes.
Aki wako biashara. Wow. You don't want to know. These guys are in business. They are saying they have a technology to reverse engineer everything. So the interviewer akauliza, so Ebu explain to Akambia, no, we can't say that. That is our intellectual property. So imagine these guys, that chicken that you eat in a restaurant, all of them, they are hens. Have you ever asked yourself, easy layers, na easy broilers, huwa zinatoka wapi? Where do they come from? Because unatoka kama vifaranga. So is there cause for a chicken to come out, you have to engineer it to fit that. Kwa sababu jeona layers ama broilers ambazo ni njogoo, all of them they are chicken. So it goes like, now I know where they come from. Unajua tujajiuliza hizo maswali. Watu wamekaa mahali wanasema, what if we re-engineer all these things, we'll get it right. The other thing that also I learned from the class is this. If right now you want to supply, because most of us tuko na kuku nyingi sana, if you want to supply to KFC or to Chicken Inn, it will take you 10 years for you to supply to them. Why? You have to reverse engineer everything. They'll bring you from the, you know, from the start. This chicken, they are born the same day, they eat the same food, they are slaughtered the same day, the same hour, the same minute. These are what I always ask people. When you go and do the bucket at KFC or Chicken Inn, what makes you be sure that if you have a bucket in Nyawira, you go and bucket tumekula kweli, yes, nimekula. If you go and do a bucket, if I go, let's say the two of us we've gone to Chicken Inn or KFC and say, like, let's give us a bucket. So he gives you a bucket and they give me a bucket. What makes you be sure that the two of them are equal? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Mi nilijiuliza like, ebu ngoja. If they say 2 pizza or 3 pizza, what makes you be sure that these 2 pizza or 3 pizzas that the other person is eating and whatever I'm eating, they are equal? Ladies and gentlemen, they are equal. Yes, they are equal. They are equal because, let me tell you, you know why? That is their selling point. Because if they are not equal and someone raises that issue and say, like, you've given me a bucket, he equal less 50 grams, he equal more than whatever. My friend, you've really killed that business.
True.
Yeah, you know. Thank you, Wangui, for saying that I'm making sense. So that you will never put KFC out of business. So now, if we come to a place where you can come up with such an idea and say, if I'm doing this business, I will do it, but this is my sell point. The other thing that I noticed about these are the research that we work at class. Lazima you bring a challenge and show people that you've learned something. So this is what I learned at Chicken Inn. At Chicken Inn, this is what they tell you. How long will it take? Chicken Inn will tell you at most 4 minutes. 4 minutes. That is their intellectual property. When they tell you 4 minutes, by 4 minutes it will be ready. When I went to Galitos, when you tell them how long it will take, they will tell you 7 minutes, at most 10 minutes. By 7 minutes, or I come here 10 minutes, it will be there on your table. So that I want you to understand what makes you tell them that this one will be a 4 minutes and this one will be 10 minutes or 7 minutes. But at the same time, they're selling their chicken differently. Yeah. For Galitos is grilled. For Chicken Inn, wako na hiyo wanatengeneza crunchy like KFC. Let me tell you another thing. Their chicken will taste the same today, tomorrow, next week, but next year, 10 years from now. Because that is their intellectual property. Because those are franchise business. Franchising is producing the same thing over and over again and producing the same thing. So hata viazi yao itatest the same today, tomorrow, next week, and 10 years from now. So ladies and gentlemen, what I'm telling you guys, there are people who are sitting. The other story that our teacher shared, Mr. Ogwang shared, it blew my mind. You remember when Illinois, Kipchoge, the day Kipchoge was running. Remember that time, like every station, Sky News, all those stations all over the world are watching one man. One man. Yes. So while we are watching that one man, there is another man seated somewhere. This man was counting Kipchoge's steps. Guess what they are doing right now? They are going to launch a treadmill inaitwa Kipchoge. That ukifinya hivi utakimbia kama Kipchoge wa Illinois. Sijui kama that makes sense. It blew my mind. You get? Someone somewhere seated anapiga tu hizo steps. How many amezishikanisha tu? One, tap. That beat, hivyo tu vile Kipchoge anakimbia. They are making right now a treadmill. Yenye iko na Kipchoge steps. Unaifinya hivi unakimbia kama Kipchoge. Si wazungu wanataka wamengoje. Yani people are saying like we are waiting for it. Even Kenya here, some of us will be practicing like Kipchoge. So imagine how much Kipchoge will earn from it. Imagine how much this guy will earn from it. So this is what I always tell people. While others, I'm not saying looking for a job is bad. Utapata mse mwingine, unajua all those classes have been here. How many ideas have come? Nimekuja tu. Watu wanaongea, watu wanauliza majob nasema, what if? What if? You know, I always ask myself. So guys, while you're seated somewhere watching a movie, this is one of the things that our teacher always challenges us and tells us that I can, anytime in my life, I can never sit and watch someone making money while I'm not making money. Unakaa hivi unawatch TV, ule msemo ana-act movie, anapata do, upati do. So why is he making money and I'm not making? I have to also make money. You get what I'm trying to say? So now, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to a space where most of us, we are looking for that money. And I thank God at least is it Ellie who was mentioned here? Wakati unaulizaga, there's a job, blah, 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 blah. Most of us, we ask, how much are they paying? You get? For me, where I go, let's say, we're in a workplace, rather than asking how much they're going to pay me, I always ask, this company, what are they missing for them to make more sales? You know, this company, how can I go and improve there? Do you know right now, I wish people could take an advantage. There are many companies that if you go, they're looking for phrases. Do you know you can even go and sell your phrase or even license your phrase?
Yeah.
You know, you can license a phrase. If that's the feeling, that phrase, its value is 2.1 billion USD. That is the feeling. Hiyo jina
Yes.
Coke peke yake, they own the C, they own the O, they own the all that word Coca-Cola. You never have any graphic like those that of Coke. That logo of Coke, the logo itself, it's 6.5 USD billion shillings.
Yes.
That word
Yes.
Coca-Cola. So imagine, I just want us to imagine that. Most of us here are very smart. Most of us here are very, very smart. You know, ilikuwa ni jana majuzi. I told people, has anybody ever thought, for those people who are doing biochem and bio whatever, isochemical, whatever, in agriculture, have you ever thought of coming up with a soil pH app that can test a soil pH and tell farmers, unakuja unapima hii mchanga, unasema hii mchanga yezi yeko mahindi, itaweka avocado ama carrot, can do well in carrot, blah 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 blah. That when you go to the Ministry of Agriculture, uko job, because you're telling them you're solving the problem of food sustainability. So you go and say, in Nakuru, the only crops that can be grow there is 1, 2, 3, 4. You go to Nyeri and say, Nyeri, kahawa, chai, nini, you list them. Unajua ndio kitu yenye gavana hawajafanya. You know, when you talk about, we are importing oranges from Egypt, and you're importing oranges and even pineapples from Israel. You know, Israel is so dry, Egypt is so dry. Si tuko na mvua inanyesha mpaka saa hii as we speak, you know. But we don't know what grows where. Unayapeleka tu mahali, unaenda unapanda machungwa, na hiyo shamba si ya machungwa, ni ya miwa. You get?
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is what I'm trying to tell people. Those are the things that, as much as we're looking at how can we have food sustainability in our country, and let me tell you, Kenya can be the source of Africa and East Africa in food. Kama ni food. So we have me and you here. Wewe unaweza kuja na idea, mwingine hapa anaweza kuja na application, mwingine hapa anaweza kuja aseme I can do a pitch for that. Na tufanye kampuni, tukwe na kampuni hapa, tuandike watu. There is a man, also sasa niseme hii, there's a young man who does that in Nakuru. Hey, that young man nilimwambia, how did you, and then I went and did nilienda nikafanya, I was trained on robotics. I didn't know what robotics all about. Nilienda nikafunzwa about robotics. See, there's a something that it's called Arduino. Hizi zinafanyaga alarm kulia. You know, I was taught all that online and both physical. How to connect all that. So this young man, when I went to him, kambia, iko na Arduino, akaniangalia zile za umenigundua. You know, like you've known what I do, you know. Anaeka computer, not like that, how we do flash disk, and then connect to aka small, like a phone. Kama tu simu. Connect, and then anachukua two wires, like a positive and a negative. Anaidungilia kwa mchanga. Akidungilia kwa mchanga anakwambia, give me like a few seconds, ina load. Then in the laptop, sharp it shows this land, this is what you can grow here. My friend, you don't know how much he earns. Akidunga tu hivi. Anadunga hivi 15K. Anadunga hivi akitoa 15K mtu wangu. So kama anafanya eka 10 in a day, let's say roughly anafanya 10 acres. That is what that young man has transformed the whole agriculture department in Nakuru. That's why you see, I'm just taking an example from our former governor. Our governor did this. He said for us to have food then, he went out and gave avocado seeds. He gave pyrethrum. He gave wakapatiana ng'ombe na kondoo. I told the guys, unaona he's thinking about the future and not now. Because as we speak right now, farmers in Nakuru are paid daily from their pyrethrum. Wamepewa mbegu for free. Avocado, they are being transported daily. Funny enough, have you ever known the king right now, the Queen of England and the King of they eat nyama ya kondoo. Nyama ya kondoo si ndio mutton? They eat mutton. The only best mutton in for them to eat comes from Nakuru in Njoro.
Wamejipenda.
Nawambia ukweli, just go and search right now the best mutton that the queen or the king eats of England inatokaga hapa Nakuru. Yes.
Wow.
So imagine out of nowhere queen anasema the best mutton comes from Nakuru somewhere in Njoro. I don't know where it is, but one of our sasa, now you know. That's why I'm telling you guys, the money that you're looking for, the job that you're looking for, it's right close to you there. Do
Yes.
iko tu hapo tu na wewe. Ni wewe tu kusema tu unajiita mkutano. What skills do I have? What ideas do I have? And how do I bring it to the market for them to be to add value? And also, how can I add value and create an industry and also make it work? As for a job, there's something I can transform, you know. Yes, Thika Superhighway. Yes, Thika Superhighway. Who can tell me who built the Thika Superhighway? And it's someone you guys know. Thika Superhighway. Then I finish. At least it's 9. Thika Superhighway. And this person, actually all of us, we know him. Yendo alijenga Thika Superhighway. Anybody? Okay, Mungu bado 1 minute ifike saa 3 nalikuwa Raila. No, it's not Raila. Pole Hayes. Pole Hayes. Any other person? Let me take 3, then we finish with the Thika Superhighway. Kibaki. Mato. Kibaki, no. Sino Hydro. Shengeli. Hiyo ni gani tena? Shengeli. Mna majina hii ya machinku. No, Chinese, no. It's not Chinese. It's actually a Kenyan, and most of you know him. Haya, sawa. From today, know that Thika Superhighway was built by Jimmy Kibaki. Nakuru resident. I know. It was built by Jimmy Kibaki. It was built by Jimmy Kibaki. And this is what he did. Thika Superhighway, he developed a policy. Na ikapelekwa mpaka parliament, it became a bill. Imagine a road ikaletwa kwa parliament and it was passed for Thika Superhighway to be built. And he was the one who built it because he understood the highway very well than any other person. Do you think Jimmy Kibaki is poor? Hiyo tu barabara tu moja Thika Superhighway. Barabara tu amesema hapa nikajenga highway, sitakaa supu. Ita connect hapa na hapa na hapa, ita solve a problem. Umepeleka imekuwa policy. Imekuwa table kwa gava. Hii Superhighway lazima tuijenge. This is a bill na inakuwa passed. So imagine an idea being a policy. I'm just trying to show us that, as Lupita said, every human is unlimited. Let me tell you guys, your intellectual property can be how you look, can be how you do your things or your processes. It can be how you express yourself. You think Jeff Koinange is employed at Citizen because of what? His voice. Hakuna kitu ingine by the way. Jeff sauti yake ndio inamlipa. Hiyo oh my hizo. That is what he pays. Hiyo tu iko voice, you know. Ladies can bear witness their voice, you know. Your bass. Ladies, sijui mnapendeka bass nini anyway. What I'm saying is this. You wewe unaangalia umse hakuna kitu inamletaga at Citizen. And then he comes in, he brings out another show. He brings another show called JKL live. Ameongeza value kwa Citizen. You know. So most of us, what keeps him there is his voice, man. That English. And there's one time if you can watch his documentaries, how he was learning, how he was teaching himself. A good example is Larry Madowo. How many of us have checked how polished his English is right now and from when he was in trend? At Larry Madowo akiongea saizi unashinda jamani ule Jaluo hapa tu kwetu Kenya. His English and his tongue has like changed within 2 years, changed like totally. Unashinda jamani alikuwa trend. Yaani ukisikia kizungu yake it's like something else. He polished his English before going to CNN. Guys, whatever you can do where you are can change your life to the place that you can never know. So, ladies and gentlemen, for me, I advocate so much for us to be the jobs that we are looking for. A simple example is the person who has given us this platform, Nyawera herself. There is a space right now. I wish she can go, and I even told her, by the way, see, we work out something next year. Can we go and teach these people on how to write CVs and cover letters? Our after job, you know, and they pay you 500 per class for 2 hours. Alafu upige watu wapige hapo laini, watu karibu 200 wamekuja hiyo session. Times 500, how much is that? Na hiyo ni kaunti moja. Times 47. Unaona? So most of us here, unaona, Nyawera gives you opportunity to learn about jobs and jobs and jobs and jobs. But hey, she got a gap that most of us, we fail on our jobs. Why? We shall be answering you this question. We've planned an event for you guys. It's an online event for 2 hours. That is, we are going to share with you how your ideas can find the money, or your money can find the ideas. So over to you. I pen off there.
Right on time. Where's our Salsa? Do you guys have questions for Salsa right before I end the show? Any queries? Any queries? When you ask the questions, the event is planned. We're going to have it on 10th of December. All right. So you can enroll. You can enroll. We already have a till number, and we're charging it 800 bob early birds. If you join in advance, it's 800 bob. We have speakers. We have a lot of work for you, Hapo. That is the point. You go share your ideas, and we're going to help you. We're going to help you turn that idea into something that will pay you for the rest of your life. Anyway, I don't want to say more than that. Feel free to consult with me anytime. You have my number 0702-622-961. Anytime. All right, I'll share a till on Monday. Early birds 800. Early birds 800. And it's limited. We are only taking 25 people only. We cannot take more than 25 because of many other reasons. Only 25 people. Early birds 800. Anyone who comes in after that will have to pay 1,700. Okay. Salsa, when does the early bird close? Remind me.
We are closing on 4th of December.
4th of December. Yes, 4th of December.
Thank you so much. God bless. We give glory all to God.
Yes. So the session is meant to take place on 10th. Early birds, if anyone pays, and anytime we get, even if we get the 25 people today, we close the event right away. So 25, we're taking 800 and it's closing by 4th. After 4th, you're going to have to pay 1,700. We may consider maybe, I don't know, we'll think about it, but you want 25 people for our first. Yeah, so anyway, This session was Salsa's. Mine was earlier on, Kazi. So we're going to end here till Monday. Not unless you have any questions. Tutajibu. Salsa uko na dogi? Interesting.
Ah? Ni ya jirani, sorry.
Pia zinabweka huko.
Security iko
Yeah.
tight.
Nasikia. So do you guys have any questions, or shall we end because it's a bit late? Ndio tuende tukawatch news. The event will be physical ama online. It's going to be an online event. Online, so you can do it from wherever you are. So before then we'll guide you on what to do and how to prepare just before the event. So if you feel that you're ready to make a change of your life, that you're tired of depending on other people, that is employers, to make a life, if you want to change your life for the best, this is an opportunity. The reason why I did this is because Salsa has been coming here most of the time. Salsa, I've seen Salsa transform two people's life, two people that I know. And I would like him to do the same here. I don't want us to be speaking, and then he leaves. And again, the reason why I had to put Salsa here is because earlier on he mentioned that if he's going to help you work on that idea, you're going to have to pay a lot. So how about we group so many people together and have Salsa take them through the process? So he agreed, and he set up a session, 10th of December. So if you want to change your life, you have an idea, if you feel you have an idea, so this is what you're supposed to do. Get yourself a small book, a tiny book. I wish I had mine. I went to Mr. Ongwang's. Shalino is my daddy.
Ogwang.
Help me with my
Okay,
daddy.
black.
Mr. Ongwang.
Sema tu
Help
black.
me with my daddy.
Sema tu
Ongwang.
blacks. Blacks.
I said that intentionally.
Okay.
I went to his class the other time, and he told us that you have to get yourself a book. Me, I went and got myself a book. Trust me, this book is going to earn me a lot of money. Already, it has started earning me money.
Can I tell you something that people don't
Tell
know?
me. Tell me.
That book, when it's filled up, that
Yes.
book, if
Yes,
by attending his class, if it's filled up,
yes,
it can charge your house. Unashika tu hizo waya mbili, ukiweka kwa hiyo kitabu inawakisha nyumba mzima. That's how powerful those notes will be.
Yes. Already, yeah. as we speak, Salsa, this book has already earned me some money.
Okay.
Yes. And this book is already earning me more money. So I don't take franchise and intellectual.
Licensing.
Yes, franchise
and licensing into yes.
Yes. I don't take that class for granted. Because whatever that, and I'm with Ongwang by jokes, his real name is Mr. Ogwang.
Yes.
I've listened to that teacher. That man is knowledgeable. If you want to start up a company, he will tell you what kind of a company to go to. He'll tell you the benefits of each company. He'll tell you how to register. He'll tell you how to turn this idea into something. Yani, that man is powerful. He told me to get this book, and this book is paying me. So this is the reason why I want to hold Salsa here for a while, because I want him to help you transform your life. Sawa? So let's not just think of kazi. You may have a good voice, okay? You may have something, just a phrase, just like Salsa is saying. You may have an idea. The other day I brought Salsa and I gave him a topic out of nowhere. Do grants for us. How many of us attended grants, that class? I'm still holding that clip. It's going to be on YouTube. I'm still holding it for now. And I can tell you for a fact, I've given about by this house, I haven't told you this. I've given 3 people to review that session yako ya grant. They were like, whoa, that's a lot of details that we gave. And I'm not talking about just anyone. I've given 3 people, 3 powerful people, and they were like, wow, that's good content. So I want to tell you guys, let's take advantage. Let's take advantage and try change our life now. Sawa. Let's change our life now. You have an opportunity. Let's work on it.
Nasoro, NASA, Nashukuru, we thank God. We thank God. Nasa, we thank God. Then Yusa is saying, hakuna job hata moja read out. Okay, procurement. Then Lisa Honey, can salsa advise an upcoming musician? Tukutane tarehe 10. Hiyo class. I'm also a creative, by the way. I sit at the Secretariat for Creative Economy here in Nakuru, and I work directly with 12 sectors in the creative, 14 actually here in Nakuru, and music is one of them. So let's meet. Come for that class, and you will see where the money is. I'll tell you. I can tell you how, Lisa, you can employ 14 people. Yes, Lisa, at least 14 people. So Nyawera will share with you. Kindly follow her and inbox her. Inbox her the what you want. Then she will inbox you the till number. The event's name. Kwani hujaambia event's name Akinyawe?
Aki waambie.
Okay, the event's name we are saying. The event's name, the name is Where is the Money? So we're going to show you where the money is. The event's name is Where is the Money? Salsa, you are a heavyweight, high-end tech. Yeah, Where is the Money? That is how the event is called. Where is the Money? Okay, at Salsa, you are a heavyweight, high-end tech from me. We give glory to God.
Amen.
And homie girl, do me one favor. I know you followed Nyawe. Kindly consider following Franchise and Licensing Institute on TikTok and also subscribe to the same channel, Franchise and Licensing Institute on YouTube. And you will learn everything that you see there. We've learned. We've learned it. That's how our class is.
Yes. So now, get yourself a pen and a paper. I'm going to give you the till. Make payment to that till. The minute you make a payment, please inbox me on the number I gave. Let me know that you've paid your name and that you've paid that amount for that class. Where is the money? Just that. Let me know you've paid for that class, because the minute you get to 25 people, we close it. Sawa. So where is the money? Let me know. Just text your name. Tell me that I've paid for where is the money and this is my name. All right. And then you can also share the payment. My number is 0702 622 961. And the till number that you're going to share that money to, consider that done. All right. The till number that you're going to pay to is, all right, 58 28 213. 58 28 213. All right, 58 28 213. That's a buy goods till number. 58 28 213. Pay to that till number. Remember to text me right away and tell me that you paid for that class. Then we'll put the details down. Yes.
Your number. Lisa is asking for your number.
My number is 0702. All right, 0702 622 961. That's the number. So tukutane hiyo siku tarehe 10. Get ready to change your life for the better. Yes, that's it. You got the till number. And the payment is 800. After fourth payment inaenda to 1700. All right, sawa sawa. So now Jumatha imekataa, watu waende wenye wako na mabibi, please go take care of your wives.
Oh yes. Kwa wenye wako nao, please go take care.
Wenye wako na mabwana, go take care of your husband now. Wenye wako na watoto, go take care of your children. This is that minute. It's late. It's a weekend. Spend time with family. Enjoy. Go to church tomorrow. Ambia Mungu asante. Ndio tukutane Jumatatu. I hope, my wish, let me tell you guys, my greatest wish is to find 1 billionaire, right, from this class. That's my greatest wish. And I know for a fact, bear me witness, somebody somewhere from that class is going to make it. Somebody somewhere is gonna make it. Simply is gonna make it. So the YouTube channel is Miss Nyawe TikTok. YouTube channel is Miss Nyawe TikTok. And every time I go to church, my prayer is that everything that I do is to influence people for the better and to better their lives. That's my prayer. And then God sent me people that I didn't know. Can you guys imagine Salsa? God sent me people like Daktari, people like Ina Salsa, Sikina Eli. I do not pay a shilling for them. I don't. God just connects you. You know, when I started, I didn't know where God was taking me. And every single time, every single day, God shows me the way forward. So I thank God for that. And I know that's going to be you very soon. If only you make a decision, if only you make a decision that enough is enough, and you wake up, guys, I tell you for a fact, Salsa knows, or Daktari will tell you, I can chat Daktari at 2 a.m. and we have a very good conversation. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., midnight. I know who to call at a certain time. I know who's awake, who's working, who is doing what. But then on a serious note, Salsa, you say, how many hours should somebody sleep? How many hours?
Yeah.
How many hours should a good sleep last? A good sleep last for people who are serious, people who are doing something.
If you have to, you need to be up by 3, latest 4 or 4:30.
If you're sleeping more than that, kuna shida. And by the way, let me tell you something. By the way. Let me get you prepared because, man, me even in your Russia. If you want to make money, forget about your sleep. Forget about your sleep. Forget about your friends. Okay? You have to sacrifice. You've seen that, sometimes we think that when you have money, you can buy whatever you want. Do you know you can't? You don't have time to go buy what you're thinking you'd go buy. Your mentality shift. You have a mind shift when you get to that level. But the best of the best is you forget about your sleep. Until that time that unapata you have no minute. You have no minute, like in a day you don't have a minute. Someone calls you, messes up your schedule kidogo, you are totally done, eh? Sasa ile time unaweza chukua simu upigie mtu for like 3 hours. I mean, I can't call somebody for 30 minutes. If I do that, trust me, I love you. I swear. I don't have that time. And that is when your mind shifts. In it, a mind shift. So get ready for that. Get ready for that mind shift. But if I ask you, all of you, I know for a fact that you'd rather have that kind of a life than have all this time and no money. I'm a VP. Yes. So let's get ready. Let's get ready because I know 2023. 2023, mi naionea mbali. Naionea mbali sana. Aya, sasa maliza hii maneno, twende nyumbani tukalale. Waambie kwa heri.
Oh, asanteni sana. Thank you for the time that you've had. Thank you, Nyawesh. God bless you. Let's keep interacting. Anytime that anybody needs anybody that needs us to come through and assist, we'll be able to assist. Kindly talk to this girl Nyawera. She'll be able to. She will ask. She can schedule even something, for us to also get to learn from each other, and also because I know with interactions, this is what I always know. These big guys you see in Kenya, those billionaires and millionaires, they these are deals, big deals. They're never done on serious meetings. They are done in those places. Hizo tukutane mahali fulani tuongelee hiyo story. In the office it's limited, time is limited. Yeah. I'm having niko na a goal, and in 2023 I'm looking forward to join a golf club. Yeah, I want to be a golfer,
That
so
means
2023 nataka tu kukua tu golfer. Golf is played by those guys, played by those guys, kina Kibaki, kina Uhuru. You never know, rubbing shoulders with such people. You don't meet them. You don't meet them walking or pedestrian. You meet them where they are, and the moment you meet where they are, you are one. They know this is one of us who has joined us. So you never know. That's where the money is, and that's where the focus is on 10th of December. We shall show you how to capture their attention, using few words. And yeah, so asanteni sana. Sasa naomba kwa heshima zote, naomba nikaweza kwenda nikakula. Ati golf ni watu wamemake it.
Kweli.
Wahome golf huwezi pata mse mwenye hata ajue anakula nini leo jioni anaenda kucheza golf bro. Golf hey, bro
Na zile deals toka hapo kwa hiyo golf game. Zile deals toka hapo. Moto.
Those ideas including ujama wa fiber, this guy who does ya fiber cartoon. Haya, mimi napanga kunini golf.
Sawa,
Next
tunaenda
golf. Mi so siko ubaya, niko vile nataka kujibidiisha, and actually joining the club ya golf si mchezo, it's a long process, so naanza mapema. Yeah.
Yes. All right, guys.
Alicious at golf kujoin 300k. Si niende tu nifanye deal ya 300k in December, alafu niende nilipe
pesa kidogo.
300k only. Guys, aki unaona kasi ni matajiri. Sini me I have an idea for 300k. Yeah. Niko na idea 300k moja yenye naenda niuze mahali na ni join golf. Nothing is impossible if you believe. Nothing is impossible.
Yeah.
For a heart that is believing. So guys, let's tuanzie hapo, tutafika saa 4 saa 5. Wacha nende nilale because I have to be up by 3 a.m. Actually 4 a.m. every day. So I need to sleep early. Ndio niweze kuamka because actually hata nikilala saa 6 saa 10 lazima nitakuwa tu up. My body has already adjusted. Yeah. So thank you so much. God bless. See you next time. Siwapendi bure, nawapenda na roho moja. Nawapenda because I value each one of you for having time to listen to us. I value you, and siwapendi bure, nawapenda na with a good heart. There's value in you guys. I love you because you value time for us. Yes. Asanteni sana na karibuni tena. God bless.
Jioni njema, weekend njema. See you again. Do not forget, for those people asking for jobs, I totally understand. I had a first session. First session was, what was it? It was around 5. I think 5. Sikumbuki masaa vizuri. I think it was around 5:30 or 5. So we did the first session, job session. Thereafter, I had Salsa and Ellie. But all of them will be posted on YouTube. I think it's too late for Jesse to do it. So most likely they'll be posted tomorrow or Monday. But I could post them tonight. Yeah, you can check them out tomorrow for those who are asking for kazi. Other than that, tutaendelea na zingine Jumatatu. On Monday morning, we'll have a ton of opportunities. So be here, be on time. Between 8 and 8:30, I'll be live. Sawa. So if I have your CV, still working on your revamp. Today I wasn't able to work on any revamps. My apologies. Yesterday Nili released some. Today was such a hectic time for me, but tonight I'll release some tonight and others tomorrow. So by Monday we should be done with most of the revamps. So jioni njema. We only just had a lot of backlog. We had a lot of revamps to do. But wacha tumalize, tutaanza zingine Jumatatu, si ndio? So jioni njema, weekend njema.